Welcome to the Norwegian Escape. We are on a 7-day cruise going to Costa Maya, Belize, Honduras, and Cozumel, Mexico. Going out of Galveston, Texas. Here's the side of the ship. Beautiful decorations. And you can see the lifeboats. And above it in the corner is the slide that hangs over the side of the ship. There's the whale on the side of it. This ship has 4,200 passengers, over 4,200, and over 1,700 crew members. It's a big one. This is our hallway. We're on an inside cabin on room deck 14. This tells you, I think this is cool. You have a button inside to have them make up the room or do not disturb, and then the one shows when your key is in the light so they know you're at home. The way that they do the inside cabins here, we're in our own little cubbyhole, which is nice. It makes it a lot quieter, and you're really on the inside of the ship, so less rocking.
Hi all, it's V, and that was my sister you were listening to. She was kind enough to film this for me, so thank you so much, Eden. I'll let her tell you a bit about the ship, and then I'll be back in a little bit.
These are all the rooms with balconies. And headed that way is towards the back of the ship. Headed that way is towards the front of the ship. You can tell by the fish.
These are the aft elevators on 14. My sister said there are aft and forward elevators, but none in the middle, which is quite unusual.
They have 4 on each side. Steps are over in the corner. And here's the layout of the ship. Notice instead of having it by deck, they show you dining, and then they show you the names, bars and lounges, the waterfront, entertainment, sports and activities, shopping, and amenities and services. They give you the deck number that each one is on. So right now, we're on deck 5. Deck 5 has the Splash Academy area for kids. Here is part of Taste. They have 3 restaurants here that are free and all serve the same menu. One is Taste, other is Savor, and the third one is the Manhattan Room. It's the big one at the back of the ship. This one is for private parties only at Taste. And you have the Splash Academy for kids. And what's cool about this is the way you take to get off the ship for excursions pretty much every day. This is going to be on deck 4, but you only can get the deck 4 from the front of the ship. So you take this, you go to 5, you take this tunnel, go down the stairs to 4. But what's really cool about this tunnel are the drawings. A lot of sea life. Dolphins! Jellyfish. Octopus. Octopuses with huge eyelashes. Shark. Here's the Splash Academy itself. And then further down from it, more animals. They have their schedule on here for Splash Academy and Entourage, which is for teenagers. More fish. A mermaid. And then further down the hall here, this is on every deck as well to show you which way is the rooms, elevators, restrooms, and attractions. Here they have the Guppies Nursery for kids, little kids. The Guppies. And some interesting designs. Ship is beautifully decorated. A lot of blues and browns, as you can see. And we just made it from the back of the ship to the front. That was the back elevators back there to the front elevators. We're on deck 6. The dining, bars and lounges, entertainment, shopping. We got the Christmas decor going on here. Since this is December at this time. Piano, meeting area for them to watch movies, shows, entertainment, staff goods, dance classes, things like that. Over in the corner there's the Starbucks, and there's the Atrium Bar. And upstairs is Ocean's, the Irish pub. And this is the atrium. Over there is where they have Shore Excursions desk. Next to the cruise consultant. Over in the corner, Internet Cafe. And right here, nobody in the line right now, guest services.
Here's a closer look at the Atrium Bar. This is part of the collection, which is their art gallery. It is spread across several floors, so it's a bit spread out. And this is heading towards midship. And you can see throughout the video there are restrooms everywhere, which is important on a cruise ship. The beautiful lighted stairs in front of us go up to the casino. Also on the 6th floor, because this was videoed in December, they had decorations for Christmas, including a train set and gingerbread houses. And those decorations were in front of Le Bistro, the French restaurant, which is a specialty restaurant. My sister particularly loved how they had the seats outside to remind you of a bistro in Paris. From the atrium you can see the 7th floor where the casino is, the 8th floor, and this stunning chandelier. That is so pretty and so eye-catching. And in the corner is Headliners Comedy Club.
And they have these around the ship where you can touch to learn more about places. On this one, you cannot make reservations for dinner. You have to call or go to the reservations desk. More paintings. And teppanyaki, the Japanese restaurant, right next to La Bistro.
As you head down from the art gallery on deck 6, you have Mix, the bar, and you have 2 of the complimentary restaurants, Taste and its twin, Savor. My sister said these were really cute restaurants. She also said on this sailing, the menus were great, the food was great, and it was really great that they always offered vegetarian options. My sister said the Mix bar is very popular and packed at night. Perfect place for a pre-dinner drink. And once again, we're back to the aft elevators. They refer to this area as Ocean 6, 7, 8 Place because basically floors 6, 7, and 8 is where you find everything you'll need. Up there they have their awards and a round seating area. And there are steps on both sides. On deck 7 there's the casino. There's smoking and non-smoking. There are card games, table games, slots. My sister said it's quite big and quite modern and a really fun place. The bar at the casino is unlike any we've seen before because 1, they have a backdrop of Vegas, and 2, they have all of these chairs set out like a meeting place. Instead of just being the casino, it's also a place to come sit. You can have a drink, watch sports, and pretend you're in Vegas. There's also a place for a band to play. After the casino, you have O'Sheehan's, the neighborhood bar and grill. It's set up like an Irish pub. And I absolutely love their Reuben. I hope they keep it on the menu forever. It overlooks the atrium. At the front of deck 7, they have the theater. My sister said the theater is quite comfortable and it's really pretty. It's beautiful colors. But it's odd that it only has 1 level. Most theaters we've seen in cruise ships have at least 2 levels.
This is the inside of the theater. Not as big as most theaters. They don't have a second level.
At the back of the ship on deck 7 is the 3rd complimentary dining room, the Manhattan Room. It is the bigger of the 3 dining rooms. They always have the menus out so you can check and see what's available that evening. And they have what's happening at the Garden Cafe, which is the buffet that evening. In the restaurant, there's a small dance floor and a guy or a band who will sing every night. And now we are up to the 8th floor, which has a lot of restaurants and bars, as you can see, and some shopping. 8 forward is called the Waterfront. And it has Food Republic, which is a new restaurant for us. We haven't run into this one before. It seems to have quite a few small plates. It's called Asian Fusion, but it has a little bit of everything. It has Spanish and Mexican and literally a little bit of everything. The menu looks great. It is specialty dining, and there are the doors out to the waterfront. Now to the outdoor area they call the Waterfront. It was a very windy day, but look at that view. So my sister really liked this area of the ship. It's called the Waterfront because they have seats outside. You can sit outside and have a drink and eat. You certainly can't beat that view. This is the poorhouse. It is the outside part of one of the bars. It continues inside, just in case there's bad weather. There is so much outside seating. There's also the humidor, the cigar lounge. Two more places on the waterfront. There's a tapas bar, Pincho, and Bayamo, a restaurant that serves seafood. Bayamo is a specialty restaurant. My sister said most restaurants on ships have seats by the windows so you can look out, but this one really didn't, and she couldn't figure out why, until she realized there's seating outside. So instead of having a view when you eat, you can sit out and lounge anytime you like. Through the windows, you can see the photo shop. What a fantastic place to sit and watch the ocean go by. There is a gelato place, Dolce, and this is considered specialty dining treats, so it does cost extra. The menu looks great though. It's not a big menu, but it has the perfect flavors. Moderno, the Brazilian steakhouse, has outside seating up here. And this is the back of the ship, Deck 8. I find this mesmerizing. My sister said you could have your Titanic Kate and Leo moment, although it's not the front of the ship, but it'll work. These windows look into Moderno, the Brazilian steakhouse, and Cagney's, the steakhouse, both specialty restaurants. Now around the other side of Deck 8, you have Cagney's outside seating. It's such a nice feature you can choose outdoor or indoor eating. There's a door to Tradewinds, the shop. And if you look up, you can see where one of the slides overhangs the ship. Very cool, but I think very scary. The slide is up on Deck 16. And there's even more seating for you to come out and just enjoy being on a cruise ship. Continuing on Deck 8, we have the Cellars, the wine bar. And thankfully, they always have signs telling you which way to head. I don't know if other people do, but I can get lost on cruise ships, especially the first day. This is the outdoor seating for the Italian specialty restaurant La Cucina. The tables and chairs are set out in the evenings. Now moving inside, here's the inside part of the wine cellar. And another look at that gorgeous chandelier. So this is the inside part of La Cucina, the Italian specialty restaurant. What a beautiful restaurant, and it's really big. Then there's the inside part of the poorhouse. Then there's Tobacco Road Liquor Bar. This is the inside part of Bayamo, the seafood specialty dining restaurant. And it's right next to Sugarcane, the mojito bar. On the other side, there are shops. Going down the corridor, there are more shops. Effie and Tradewinds. And then we are back where we started outside at Moderno and Cagney's, the specialty restaurants. Decks 9 through 15 are all stateroom decks, so we now move to deck 16 and the buffet, the Garden Cafe. The only exception is deck 13, they have a medical center. The buffet was a huge area with plenty of seating. My sister said it was always busy, even first thing in the morning, so she didn't film inside the buffet.
Down there is the Garden Cafe. Pretty much impossible to film in there. So many people, so many employees. Even at early morning, it's crowded because there's just so many people on deck. This is the kids' aqua park. It's currently closed. They had a lot of fun slides. A lot of fun slides for the kids. Whoa! But the Garden Cafe has 4 different sides of pretty much the same food. Everything you can want for breakfast, anything you can think of, they have. Here's where the kids go up to the top to go down that slide over there.
There's one of the slides up there, and there's the marketplace, and one of the pool bars. This is the main pool area with hot tubs beside it. Up there are 2 big screen TVs. They have shows. Sometimes under the canopy they have bands playing.
The main pool. Beautiful. In between the child's aqua park. The setup there is where they go to get on the slides, brave children, and the water slide. Saw some kids the other day, they're waiting in line to do it. Kids love it.
This is where they have the spa and salon, the barber shop, and Pulse, the fitness center. The spa and salon is all the way down at the end of this corridor. And to finish on deck 16, there are ping pong tables at both entrances.
Decks 17 and 18 is all about the Haven. Haven restaurant, reception on decks 17 and 18 in the front. They wouldn't let us out, wouldn't let me go out on 17 because of the inclement weather because it's so windy. Here's 18.
Decks 19 and 20 are the sports complex. Because it was so windy, my sister wasn't allowed to go up to those decks. They have a ropes course, a pirate-themed mini golf, a rock climbing wall, a bungee trampoline. They have a little bit of everything. You can see below on deck 17, there's an outdoor bar.
On deck 17 towards the back. Here they have the obstacle course on deck 18 that we can't get to now because of the high winds. And they have something that I haven't seen. They have what's called America's Diner. It is free food. And it's up here on deck 17. They also have a jogging track. I like the decor of America's Diner. Whoa! The wind is blowing. They don't have the menu out right now because they're only open for lunch. They close at 4.
Still on deck 17, this is deck 17 aft. They have the video arcade for kids and a sign to show you how to get to America's Diner. They have Spice H2O, which adults 18 and over only, and Entourage, a lounge for teenagers. And here's the inside entrance to America's Diner. And coming out to the adults only area is one of the coolest places on the ship, and my sister said her favorite area. So it's not just the kids who get the cool areas. I love this idea. Sorry we couldn't go to the upper decks because of the wind, but thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you've been on this ship or if you're going on this ship. Let me know what you think.
This is an adults only area. H2O. Spice H2O. And look what they got. Waterfalls. Beautiful.